Okay, if you want to make the little accessories that I made to go with my beekeeper gnome, you're going to need some jute, you're going to need some corks, some pipe cleaners, some little hats, little bee wings, and I've included the SVG files, so you can cut those out with a Cricut if you want to. Some fabric. These are 3 3/4 by 2.5 inch. Some little pom poms, some little noses, and some little bees, and a heat source. All right, let's get started. Okay, we're going to start by heating up our little pom-pom on our hat so we can pull it off. Just get that good and hot and that glue will release. Then we're going to take it and we're going to take our pipe cleaner and we're going to stick it through 2 opposite sides on the outside of this hat to make his antennas. Just push it on through there, cut it off, and do the same thing for the other side. And we're going to pull those down probably about 1.5 inches to 2 inches. Get those exactly where you want them. And then we're going to take the 2 pipe cleaners and twist them inside the hat to tie them off. Then we're going to clip those off. And then we're going to attach little pom-poms. Just put a little bit of glue on each pom-pom and attach it to those little antennas. Okay, do that for both sides. Right, and as those start to dry real good, we're going to go ahead and build the body. We're going to do a seam down one side. Fold it over. Glue it down, and we're going to do the same thing for the opposite side. This way we'll have a nice seam down the back of his body and at the bottom of his body. Okay, then we're going to take our cork and we're just going to add glue down the side, and we're going to roll that cork right up into that fabric. And then we're going to just glue off that side. Then we're going to take a 1-inch little piece of foam and glue it to the bottom, and that's going to be the base of our gnome. And then turn it over and trim off the excess fabric on the top. Okay, then we're going to take our hat and we're going to turn it inside out, put a little glue on top, and then glue that down. And then go ahead and pull it down over the cork. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and build our fur. Our beard, we're going to cut it at 1 inch by 1 inch, cutting the backing only. We'll pull that hat back in the front, and then we'll just glue that across the top. And then we'll pull our hat back over the top of that beard, and then we'll add our nose. We'll pull our hat back just a little bit, put some glue in the middle, and then we'll add our little nose. Then we'll put a little glue on the top part of his nose to attach his hat. Then we'll turn him over and add a couple of glue spots on the back. Then we're going to go ahead and add his little wings. And then we're going to take a little black pom-pom and put it right down in the middle of that, adding the wings. And then we'll add a little bee to his hat. And there you have it. All right, let's go ahead and start building the beehive. We're going to go ahead and take our cork and we're going to start shaving it down. And we're just going to try to make a little nub at the end, so we can roll that jute up around it. All right, then we're going to just take our jute, we're going to attach it with glue, and we're just going to go around and around and around, gluing it down all the way till we get to the top. Just make sure that your jute's pretty tight and you don't have any gaps. All right, then when we get to the top, we're going to go ahead and trim off that excess. Leave a little bit for the handle. Go ahead and keep going around. Then we're going to take that little piece, glue it down in the middle to add a little handle to his beehive. Just put a little bit of glue in the middle there, attach it, hold it for a minute, and then we're going to take that jute and we're going to keep wrapping it around the top to seal all that in. Then we're going to clip this off here in a second, and we are going to push that piece down into the center of this hive. clip it off, and then we're just going to take the glue gun and glue it and push it down at the same time. Till the jute end is not exposed anymore. Okay, then we're going to take a little piece of jute and we're just going to start making it into a circle and gluing it on top of each other, just round and round. And this will be the opening for our little beehive. And then on the end, we're just going to kind of tuck it inside so it's not exposed. Then we're just going to glue it to our little beehive. And we're going to accessorize it with a couple little bees. Alright, there you have it. Cute little bees with their little beehives. If you like the video, hit like. If you want to see future videos, hit subscribe. And if you want to be notified when I have a new video, hit the bell. Thank you so much for watching. And be sure and watch the beekeeper to accessorize him with these little gnomes.